Alright, well, I got this kit from Nitroplanes today. It arrived. So I decided to do a what's in the box video, as boring as they are. I've learned that they're actually save you a lot of headache verifying that everything came correct and no damages, etc. You can always send the video to the vendor to verify it. So anyway, this comes from Nitroplanes, and it's an AeroShy mini or midget Mustang. So without further ado, let's see what it looks like. Work it out of this box first. We got some secure tape on the bottom here. This would be one continuous video. I'm not going to pause at all. And for those of you who do this, I recommend you do the same. Alright, so we see there's the components in the box, and looking at it first, right off the bat, everything's secured, taped down so it doesn't move during shipping. And this is the left wing. Appears to be in good shape, no damage. Servos are already installed. It's got flaps. I can't wait to fly this thing. Nice finish. No deformity in it. Here's the other wing. Same thing. Looks in good shape. No deformities. Got the landing gear caps. Oh yeah, that's one thing I noticed. I read before, and I see that they made the change. These landing gear were prone to pop through the wing because it was just foam with the metal landing gear. And I see they had listened to some of the customers, and they added a piece of balsa wood in there, and to displace so it won't shove through the wing, because it was literally coming through the top side of the wing. So they, kudos to them, they listened, and that's good customer service right there. They do things like that rather than ignore the customer and just continue. And great work, great work. Alright, moving on. Got the instruction manual, and more than likely it's pretty straightforward. It's not going to be a lot of whole bunch of pages. It's going to be pretty simple. Yeah, and that's pretty much where it is. This is pretty much a plug and play kind of thing, so all I got to do is add my receiver to it, battery, bind it, center the servos, and we're good to go. So it's got an explosion list on this thing, and then some basic assemblies of what to do, what to plug into what, etc. So pretty straightforward. If you got any background on building any planes or helis, this is one of those things where you kind of just look at it real quick and toss it aside. Tail looks in good shape. Everything's secure. Again, there's no deformities. That's what I look for, is on the ends, if the flaps or the rudders have any kind of misshape to them, misaligned or anything. This looks to be in good shape. Vertical and rudder looks good again. Nice and stout. Nice finish. Doesn't look like a hunk of Swiss cheese. I've seen a couple planes that have come, buddies of mine, and it's all pitted up. Finish is horrible. Not from Nitroplane, I'm just saying. It's just, you know, you get what you get. And again, by doing this what's in the box kind of thing, prior to opening it first, you're literally saving yourself a big headache by doing so. Okay, this is the fuselage. I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this thing completely because I want to get a good look at this. It's pretty beefy. It's pretty beefy. Nice and solid. Again, the finish is nice. There's no dings on it, no nicks. Everything looks nice and clean. It's got the same 25 size motor as on the Corsair that I was using. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Matter of fact, I ordered another one because I dinged up my Corsair, so I ordered another motor mount and prop shaft adapter. So that's good to look forward to. Motor secured in there real nicely, and it's got the ESC set away, tucked in there nice, and nice battery, secure battery area. Nice leads. I'll change these over to EC or Deans on these, probably 4 south, so I'll need Deans. Oh, this is great. On the servos themselves, they have those swivel hinges on them, so when you can adjust your servos and fine tune them perfectly. So I like that. That's real nice, real nice. And it's got a light sequencer attached to it. I don't know if you can see that in there. That light sequencer is for navigation lights that this thing has. Let me turn on the back right here. There we go. That should help a little more. So I don't know, again, if you can see that light sequencer is right in there. That's where it's sitting. Pretty nice layout. This thing is nice, firm, nothing's loose. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice little exhaust details. I can brush in some exhaust stain on there, give it some realism. Here's the landing gear. And again, like was discussed on other forums and on YouTube, I noticed, I read on the earlier one, these were secured just as is, like this. This metal, and this is a pretty beefy piece of aluminum. And this thing was literally pushing right through the wing because there was nothing to prevent it. There was no balsa wood on there, and customers have requested it, and they did it. Nice foam wheel. I can't wait to fly this thing. This is going to be really trick. Like that. I like that a lot. This is the second set. Again, it's a nice sturdy plastic foam wheel, so that ought to take real well. Nose cone, sturdy plastic. Has all the parts in it. Looks good. This is going to be a nice build. Real nice build. And right here we have this is the wing spar. And then the push rods are conveniently shipped in the wing spar. So these are the push rods for the elevator and for the rudder. Nice and straight, nothing bent. and the spar itself nice and firm. Not sure what the pitch is on this blade, on this prop I should say. I'm thinking helicopter here, but it's nice and sturdy. Doesn't look very flimsy. And this is a, let's measure the total. It's a 15-inch diameter prop, so somewhere I'm going to say maybe a 15.7 or a 15.8. There was no detail on that. And here we have the canopy. Very cool. Very, very cool. But one thing I noticed, my little guy is flapping around in there. Oh, well, I'm going to have to somehow remove that and get that repaired. Shouldn't be too hard. A little glue. Oh yeah, there. I mean, just comes right off right there. And if that's the worst, hey, so be it. That's actually that's kind of a blessing. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, that was the worst. This guy came undone, and he sits right there. Glues him in. Sits in there, and he's ready to handle his stunts. So that's what he looks like. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like that. All the parts come dressed. Rudder tail assembly, tail landing gears, the tail dragger. So there's the gear there. Looks like some push-pull stuff. I got some cables in there. Assorted screws. Again, that wheel, the tail wheel is nice foam. It's not a cheap rubber. Looks pretty good. Got the aileron and flap push rods. The wing mounting screws. Other various hardware screws. We'll come across what those are for eventually. These pieces of clear Lexan plastic are for the wings themselves. These are what mount down on the fuselage and on the wing, over the wings, like a gusset, added strength. Some more screws, and our wire adapters, along with some, I don't know what you call these. I'm not really a plane guy per se, but what these are, these go on the ends of the push rods to prevent them from popping out, and these are a blessing to have. So got a bunch of those. Got my Y adapters, and looks like we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. So anyway, this was a successful what's in the box. I mean, no damage, nothing to report. Liking it. I can't wait to get this thing built. So I'll do a little bits and pieces build review, and as I go, so there'll be a couple of videos pausing, and there'll be some breaks here and there, and then a flight. I got a buddy who is going to do the filming for it, and unfortunately this Saturday and Sunday over there in Ripon, California, they got a hot air balloon fest, so we're not allowed to fly. So hopefully Monday we'll be able to go out there and fly and get them idiots out of the air floating around in hot air. Anyway, this is great. This is Danny, aka Mr. Dan. Thumbs up to Nitroplanes and techreview. You guys are great. Appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are great. Thanks.